and it synchronizes the playback as well as like puts a chat box in there. So there are ways for you to stay connected. There are ways for you to feel connected even if you are in your own home, if you are being socially isolated,
Just to be
or
clear,
socially
though,
isolating.
you and I will not be Netflix partying because I don't like a
Oh
lot of
no, honey,
that
because
garbage
we don't
you
watch
look
the
at.
same things each other.
Your Q and my Q
No
don't
Netflix
know
parties
each
for
other.
us.
They don't know each other, honey.
They don't know each other at all, and I'm very happy to keep it that way, friend. Anybody worry about your little Netflix queue?
You want to be in my queue.
We live in the day and age of FaceTime. We live in the day and age of Google Duo. Put people on the screen. Like, don't just pick up the phone. Get on the screen and look at their little crusty lips.
How you know their lips is crusty? I pre-moisturize whenever I get on video. Don't you dare. Don't be calling
You know,
crusty.
they're going to be smacking in your ear. You can watch them eat their plate of delicious
You will be
dinner.
watching me eat, though, by the way. Because I keep a snack. I stay snacky.
Virtual happy hours.
Right.
Like, there's all these little things, honey, and I am not advocating for the use or sale of marijuana in states in which it is not legal. However, I did just see a post. I did just see a post on Instagram that was like, why smoke alone? So it's going to be like a live
I want to see
tonight.
a virtual puff pass. I want to see I may log into that just to look. They'd be like, you don't smoke? Nah, I'm that guy that be standing in the corner. I'm the one that be standing in the corner like, nah, I'm good. Just getting that virtual secondhand.
So just be aware. There's so many options. Yes, my daughter is going to drive me banana nuts. As of now, her school district is closed through March 31st.
You better put her on Coursera.
That to be extended.
You better put her on LinkedIn Learning.
Which
Get
she
her
would probably enjoy
marketing
more
up.
than
Get her
what
marketing up.
exactly than what's oh my gosh, because if she tells another person you should follow my Instagram, or tells me to take a picture to put on her Instagram, I cannot stand her. It is at Asha Grace Close, by the way, but
look at you. See how she done taught you how to market her? Look at you. Maybe you need to get your marketing together. Shoot, she got her game.
But we are taking the time. Well, I'm going to say this. Despite her fears and concerns, you know, she is fully aware this is her spring break, and she is living her spring break life. And I'm letting her. So she watched Disney Plus yesterday. She did a little bit of laundry and a little bit of her chores, but she built a fort in my living room that I have now partly deconstructed. She ate chips and fruit roll-ups. You know, we had pancakes for breakfast. So what she is doing and just being herself is reminding me of really the joy of being in the moment. And that there is so much that we can do right in the house together. So I said this when I first found out about it. Like, I had a moment of panic when I realized her school was going to be closed for longer, because I am working remotely and trying to figure out how to manage that. Because she don't care nothing about my little online WebEx meetings or deadlines or anything like that. She will come in the room to say what she needs to say. So I did have a moment of panic, but when I calmed down, like I said, as crazy as it is, I will take this opportunity to have it be bonding and quality time for us. And that in our American structure, most parents are working parents, and most working parents really don't get to spend quality time with their children in this very tender age. And so I'm going to focus on that. I'm going to be grateful that I have employment that is salaried, that I have employment that has benefits, that I can work remotely, that we live in a time of technology where I can still earn my living. But I'm also going to be grateful that I am safe and healthy. My baby is safe and healthy, and we get to be in our home together, get to know each other, spend time together. Because, you know, this experience will shape her for the rest of her life. This whole generation will remember being in self quarantine or being
the
social
day
distancing
America closed,
and being out of
yes.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
So this is a pivotal moment that we're in.
Absolutely.
So yeah, at the end of the day, guys, remember that it's a struggle. Like don't pretend that it's not, and take each day by day. Use those grounding skills, those mindfulness skills. Reach out to friends and family. Stay connected in all the ways that you can. One of the things that we haven't really talked about, but as you know, walks are still free. Like, we can still go out if you keep your distance from folks. So if there are places that are accessible to you, and again, I recognize this is not true for everybody, but if there are green spaces that are available to you, if you can disconnect and unplug and go out into nature, this is a really great time to do that. And it also has its own natural dopamine effect to be out in the world and walk, which like makes your brain happy. And nature in and of itself has innate kind of grounding components that can bring you back to center in a way that nothing else can. So if you can do that, unplug from the computer, from the TV. Once a day would be optimal. Go outside, get a little fresh air. If you're able to, get a little vitamin D, and just take advantage of that in this time. Know that there are ways for you to navigate this in a healthy way from an emotional, psychological, mental health perspective, and know that you are not alone in your struggles, and we're going to all come out. I really think better in the long run on the other side of this if we are able to hold each other compassionately and lovingly throughout this difficult time. And that's going to be a wrap for me, Tomas.
Yeah, I couldn't. You said all the things, right there.
All the things. We wanted to do today's live show to kick off our season, but we've also been taping. And so Tomas is going to be releasing other shows on the Doopy Deep with Dr. Nikki season 5 podcast. So be on the lookout for that while you're, making multiple meals a day because you're at home cooking all the things. Turn on the, let your girl Echo. She know her name. I'm not going to say it. Or your dude Google.
Don't say her name.
Because she gonna pipe up and ask what I need, what she can help me with. But use your little devices in your home. You can just stream us. We're available through Spotify, Spreaker, obviously, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts.
TuneIn,
I'm forgetting
Google
one.
Podcasts.
Yes.
What is it? Other ones. Stitcher. Thank you. Stitcher. I always forget Stitcher. Bless they soul.
Yes.
They're really good too. So yeah. Yeah.
Bless
Anywhere.
So yes. Catch up with our back catalog if you are new to us. We will keep you entertained for hours and hours on end, honey. And be on the lookout for new episodes to drop. We are wishing everyone all the health, wellness, physically, psychologically, financially, throughout this corona pandemic, and that we all come on the other side of it better and not for the worst. Peace.